Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the Smith machine hip thrust. This is by far my favorite glute exercise, and I highly recommend it to anyone looking to improve in their glute strength and musculature. So first thing you want to do is set up the bar to, I would say, around knee height. That's going to generally be where you want to be when it comes to this hip extension exercise. But once you're in position, make sure that your bench that you have behind you is placed right across the scapula. So the lower portion of the scapula, that's going to give you the most stability. You don't want it like too high up to where it's like around your neck, because then it's going to start becoming very uncomfortable when you're doing the exercise. You want it like right underneath that scapula, and you want to make sure, I can't stress this enough, that it's a strong bench. Okay, you don't want the bench like tipping and then kind of like folding under you, and then the weight drops and it's a disaster. So with this machine and this exercise, you don't have to set up the safety bars. It's already low enough to where it won't cause any problem. You just turn your wrist and you'll be fine. But once you're in position, make sure that your feet or your legs create a 90-degree angle at the top. That'll tell you that that's the right distance that your feet should be from your hips. So you want to, you see at the top there, it forms a 90-degree angle. That's good. If your legs are too far away from you, then it's going to be a very uncomfortable exercise. If it's too far in, if it's too close in, then it's going to start, you're not going to be able to extend your hips properly. It's going to be very uncomfortable. Also, make sure that you use a bar pad for the hips. Make sure you do that, because once you start adding weight, it starts becoming very uncomfortable and it starts digging into your hip. So don't do that. But once you're in position, everything is set up. You got the appropriate weight to where you can do 20 repetitions and then slowly increase the weight over time, every week or every other week. Then what you want to do is come into a full flexion at the bottom, full extension at the top. You almost want to hyperextend, if that makes sense. So you don't want to just hit parallel. You want to go a little bit higher than parallel. So you see me going just a little bit higher. That's going to activate the glutes so much more. And think about rotating the pelvis. So you want to actually have a posterior pelvic tilt. If you don't know what that is, just feel free to Google it. But you want to make sure that you're tucking your butt under as you're raising it up without arching your lower back. And that's key, because if you arch your lower back, you're going to, again, feel this all in your back. You don't want to do that. So here's some common mistakes. So you see my heels are too close to my hips right now, so I can't fully stretch and extend at the top. You don't want to do that. You don't want your feet too far away, because then you're going to see that this is very uncomfortable. You start sliding off the seat. And if your heels are too close to your butt again, and you're on your toes, not on a flat surface, your feet should be completely flat when you're doing that, not with your toes raised. Also, make sure that you keep your chin tucked. You don't want your head back like this. That's way too much pressure on your spine. Also, make sure that the bar is in the crease of the hip. It shouldn't be too far up the leg, and it should not be close to your stomach.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications. And if you want to take it a step further and work with us or support the channel further, there are a few ways you could do that down below. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and God bless you.